Singer, songwriter, musician, and rock pioneer, Bo Diddley was born Otha Ellis Bates on December 30th, 1928 in McCobb, Mississippi. Bo Diddley, with his infectious rhythms and strong guitar work, was one of the early pioneers of rock and roll music. At a young age, he was sent to live with his cousin, Gussie McDaniel, in Chicago.
Had to get the moonshine up in me. But yeah, what was I? Back when I was about 9, say about 9, 10. I moved with my cousin, Gussie McDaniel. Yeah, that was her name. Go Gussie. She took good care of me. Listened to a lot of music. Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker. Had a lot of influence on me. But I couldn't do what they did. It was too hard for me. It was too hard. So I had to find my own style. That's what I had to do. So I went back to my house, did a lot of banging and scratching, and I found my own style. Hold on. Yeah. Those were good old days. Learned how to make my own guitars and everything. Cause you know I had 12 years a classical music training. But listening to Muddy changed my life. That rock and roll found me. It finds you, It finds you. Sort of like this drink here.
After working odd jobs and playing on street corners, Diddley started getting gigs at neighbor bars in Chicago. In 1955, he scored a recorded contract with Checkered, a subsidiary of the well-known blues label Chess Records. That year, he scored his first rhythm and blues, R&B, hit the self-titled single, Bo Diddley, and his B-side, I'm a Man. Diddley then reached the top 40 charts with Pretty Things in 1956. Other famous songs include Who Do You Love?, Mona, and Before You Accuse Me. Appearing on television, touring, and recording new material, Diddley remained popular until the mid-1960s. As rock and roll tastes changed, he started producing few albums, which weren't met with the same enthusiasm as earlier efforts. Still, he remained a powerful live performer who toured heavily. A 1979 tour with the punk rock group The Clash introduced Diddley to new audiences. In 1987, Diddley was recognized for his roles as a pioneering force in music by being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. More recently, he won a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Rhythm and Blues Foundation Pioneer Awards in 1996. That same year, he released his last studio album, Man Amongst Men, which was warmly received by critics.
I accomplished a lot. I did. Back in like I was saying, back in '87, I was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm very proud of that. I stand by it, And I got my Lifetime Achievement Award in '96, I believe. Yeah. I also recorded my last album. And it was accepted warmly by the critics. You might have heard it. A Man Amongst Men. Very sincere to me. Yes, it was. And it still is.
Sometimes called the originator, Diddley has inspired countless acts that have followed in his musical footsteps, including Buddy Holly, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, The Who, and The Doors. Diddley died of heart failure June 2, 2008, at his home in Archer, Florida.